All right, let's talk about how to turn your free ebook into sales almost instantly. So, I did a little bit of recon on the Facebook ads library, which is a great resource, by the way, if you're ever looking for like a swipe and some inspiration as far as how to write your ad copy. If you're looking at inspiration for different images and things that you can use for your ad. So always leverage the ads library. It's an amazing free resource when it comes to this type of stuff. So, anyways, I went through and I downloaded like a bunch of ebooks. And so there's a couple of mistakes that I'm seeing people make when it comes to the actual ebook itself. And then we'll kind of get into the rest of it. So the first thing is this: the biggest thing is make sure in your ebook that you are giving clear instructions at the end of what the next steps are that they should take. So what's happening is that I downloaded these ebooks and like they look nice and they just give you information like one, two, three, four, five things, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then like it just ends. Your ebook should never just end. There should always be a call to action for them to do something else once they completed the ebook. So whether that's to book a call, whether that's to go back to a site, whether that's to join a Facebook group or community, or watch another piece of content or download the next thing, there always should be some type of call to action at the end of the ebook. So that's the first thing at the ebook level. Now, let's say that your ebook, you got that all sorted out. Okay. So the first thing that you want to do is this: you want to have a landing page created, and basically it's an opt-in form, right? Opt-in page. Some people call it that as well. And you want to keep this super, super simple. I'm talking about just a headline, a picture of the e-cover for the free ebook, a couple of bullet points there, maybe a sub headline and a few more bullet points to create curiosity. And then like whatever legal stuff you need as far as like terms of service, privacy policy, all of that stuff, and like your company logo, whatever. And then that's it. Like this page should be so simple, just so uncomplicated. Like I can't tell you the atrocities that I saw when I was actually like looking in the ads library and clicking through and looking at people's landing pages. Like I'm talking about just tons and tons of unnecessary pictures, unnecessary sections. I mean, people basically writing a sales page, almost like a sales letter, poorly done sales letter at that, mind you, for their ebooks that they're giving away for free. And not only does it look terrible, but it's also overkill. And your conversions are actually going to hurt by doing that type of stuff. So the KISS method is in full effect here. KISS stands for keep it simple, stupid. So you want to keep it super, super simple when it comes to your opt-in page, landing page, whatever you want to call it. And what I'll do is I'll just put a link to a template in the description below so that that way, like you can have a reference if you're like a visual person for what a really good landing page looks like. But just keep it simple, okay? And so once you have the landing page done, you now have essentially three options for what you're going to do after they opt in. So pay very close attention. Option number one is you can just have a regular thank you page that just says, hey, thank you for getting the free guide. And then you can either have them download the free guide on that page or say, hey, check your email. It's going to go through, and that's it. So basically, you just thank them. Okay. Now, here's a mistake that I saw people making with that. And I get it. Like some of these email list subscriber companies have policies and stuff like that before adding people to list. Personally, I would never use a company like that. That's just me because I think that that's just terrible and it hurts conversion. So, for example, I was going through one of these and I put in some information, and on the next page, it was from A Weber and it said, now confirm your email address, open Gmail. I mean, seriously, like how many people are really going to want to do that? And so your opt-ins, your list, everything, all that stuff is going to absolutely plummet when you have things like that. So I'm all for if you want to send them an email saying, "Hey, please click below to confirm your subscription to the email list." That's fine, but I would not replace a thank you page with like some type of subscription confirmation page. I just wouldn't do it because on the page that I opted in on, this page doesn't say, hey, subscribe to anything, right? The page just says, hey, get the free ebook address. I'm going to give it to you. You're going to get instant access. Well, guess what? I did not get instant access. And now it's telling me that I need to subscribe to something. I don't want to subscribe to anything. I just wanted the book, right? So think about it from the mindset of your customer when it comes to that type of stuff. So that's why I'm not a fan of doing that. So again, that's just me personally. I would not, if a company required me to do that, I wouldn't use that company. There's plenty of companies that don't. If you want to send the email confirmation after they get on the list to say, hey, just confirm that you actually want to receive these emails because you're concerned about like, people unsubscribing or reporting you or stuff like that as spam, then that's understandable. But I definitely would not do that right away. Okay. So option number one, just a regular thank you page. You thank them and then tell them whether they can download the book on that page and have the button for them to download or if they should expect it via email. That's it. Right. And then of course add them to your list. Now, option number two is you thank them, but you then tell them to take another action right away. And so, what action you tell them to take really depends on what you're selling and what you're offering. So, what some people will do is they'll put, like, hey, thanks for downloading the free guide or getting the free guide. We're going to send it over. Watch this video. And then in the video, it thanks them again. And then it says, okay, the next thing that you need to do is register for a free training, like a webinar. Or the next thing you need to do is register for our upcoming free challenge or register for this. Or if you're like selling a service and you want to do a consultation, okay, hey, book a call with us, click the link below, go to our calendar, let's talk, let's do this, whatever. So that would be option two, is that on the thank you page, you thank them for getting the thing, tell them how it's going to be delivered to them, and then direct them to like whatever the next step is that you want them to take. And that works really well if you have like a service or something like that where you want to get them on the phone and sell them, or again, if you already have like a free training, even if it's a long webinar, mini webinar, whatever, right? All right, so that's option number two. Now, option number three is you want to send them to a sales page. And so basically, they put in their information on the opt in page. Yeah, send me the thing. And then you put them on your email list and then you send them to the sales page. What you want to do with this, and this is really important, is that on this particular sales page, you want to make sure that you at least have a little banner at the top that says, thank you, your free guide is on its way, or your free ebook is on its way, so that the person actually knows that you are sending the ebook and it wasn't just you trying to get their information to ultimately just send them to a sales page anyway. So one of the mistakes that I saw somebody making was that on their opt-in page, when you hit submit, like nothing changed except for like two words. It went from like, submit your information here to like, thank you. And then the ebook automatically downloaded. Now I was on desktops, I was fine, but on mobile, there'd be like, a little pop in the corner and stuff like that. So I'm not a fan of the auto download on the page, especially if the page doesn't reload because the person really doesn't know what's happening. And then it wasn't like anything changed to say, hey, now book a call. All the other buttons on the page still said get the book. So very, very important, right? If you're going to send them to like a thank if you're going to send them to a sales page, you send them over to a sales page. Make sure at the top it says thank you for getting the guide. The guide, it's on its way. Please read this very important message, and then have your sales letter selling the thing. So those are the three options. Now, regardless of whatever option you select, okay, you're going to add them to your email list and then preferably email them daily just to build that relationship, get to know them, and make your other offers. So, regardless of whatever thank you page setup you want to go with, you're still going to email them. And that is how you turn your free ebook into sales almost instantly. So, until the next time, it's your boy Huss. Peace.